Sorensen. Oh, there's Trevor Bayne.
There was contact on that left rear tire from Allgaier.
Man, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Trevor Bayne, the 19-year-old. We talked earlier about how they seem to run well in practice, qualify well, but in the race, something seems to happen to go wrong. Here he was running 5th tonight. The light contact with Allgaier cuts a tire.
A little bit of aggressiveness on Allgaier's part there. He kind of stuffed it in there on the straightaway on him. Kind of surprised Trevor Bayne, and I really don't know. You can see right there the tire's down. Now he's just going to go for a ride as soon as he turns down in the corner.
Stephen Wallace.
Stephen Wallace, yeah. Nice job of missing it.
And you're glad we got those safer barriers up there to kind of lessen that blow, especially on that left side impact.
Yeah, that's just a real shame, as you said, Andy, because Trevor Bayne was doing a nice job tonight, keeping his car well up into the top 10 most of the night. Here's the contact that created this flat tire.
Ooh. See, I think Allgaier surprised Bayne right there.
Clear, good work.
It's like Trevor Bayne was trying to work on the inside of Reed Sorensen.
Bayne looks like he's feeling a little pain in that left ankle there. Reached down to it.
That was a pretty good little lick he took.
Second DNF for an accident. Trevor Bayne this season. He was 12th here at Nashville in April.
Yeah, I think he's a little ticked off too right now.
I'd say the look on his face is indicative of that.
I recognize that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen that before too.
I can identify.
Nobody ever got angry at you though, did they?
They did, and I got angry at some people just like that too. That's how I'm pretty familiar with exactly what he's looking at right now.
Trevor Bayne, as noted, was running 5th at the time. Robert Richardson will be the Aaron's lucky dog.
Yeah, he's waiting on the field to get there. They're going to have to wait a while. They're just now coming down the backstretch.
What's going through his mind right now? Waiting on those cars to come back around.
Yeah, you wish you could jump in there with the driver that created that. But, yeah, these are just situations that this young man's going to have to go through. There's a lot of growing pains in coming up through in this series. He has a tremendous amount of talent with a good race team. Yeah, he's just wanting to know why right there.
Not a good finish for the hometowner. Trevor Bayne had a good run going. He was 5th before this. Bayne into the wall, but Brad Keselowski is in front. He leads at Nashville. Pace car is off, ready for the restart. There's Keselowski on the inside, getting a little help from his teammate Allgaier, and Brendan Gaughan on the outside.
Boy, those Dodgers are long-legged on these restarts.
Oh, man, they've got some steam under the hood. Oh, there goes Brendan.
He might be a little higher than he wanted to be right there.
I was going to say he has been working the outside, but I don't know if he was working it or right. Well, we saw Trevor Bayne, very frustrated expression. Let's hear from him now with Jamie Little.
Back at the medical center, he's been checked and released, and Justin Allgaier wanted you to know that he had a good run going. What do you think he should have done?
Well, I just think the retail probably shows it. I mean, you guys can check it out. It just stinks for our team. I mean, this has been the story of our lives the last few weeks. We got strong race cars, running second, get a little bit of a messed up restart, end up 4th, and then those guys bobbled up on the top of turn 3 and 4, and we got under them, and then Justin decided he wanted to go for another position. I just think it's too early for that kind of racing. Justin's a great kid, a great race car driver, but that wasn't the smartest move I've ever seen, and it stinks for us because they're still out there racing and we're in here in the pits. I hate it for our sponsors, Outpet Care and Toyota and everybody, but we're going to get them. We're going to have a strong run here before long. We just got to keep these cars together. It stinks watching them go down the drain every week.
And he sure did have a fast race car, top 3 all weekend, Vince.
Carl Edwards going on the inside on a 3-wide move with Reed Sorensen and Brendan Gaughan. Edwards has been strong tonight as well. He moves up to 3rd.
Yeah, that was a power move right there. Reed Sorensen was struggling trying to get by Brendan Gaughan, and Carl hasn't cleared him yet.
Looks like Brendan Gaughan's going to try to pass Carl.
Brendan really gets a run once he's able to get back to the throttle. He's running a little further around the racetrack, but really making it work. You see Carl finally takes the spot away.
The 11 of Brian Scott, they have dropped back significantly. What's going on down there, Doc?
Well, he's talked about having some issues inside the car. Here's what he had to say on the radio a moment ago.
Guys, my eyes are burning. I got something I can't even see in here that's just killing me. I can smell it and it's burning my eyes. 10-4, just hold your line, hold your hand out to it and try to get you a little air.
On lap 141, he said something was amiss in the engine, and suddenly it started sputtering, and he lost 4 positions. And then within about a half a lap, he said the cockpit started having a funny smell, and now he's got something inside there that's burning, that's also burning his eyes. He's trying to hang on until their final stop around lap 180.
Well, that's a tough situation to deal with. Tough to see. You got something in your eye. There's the battle for 5th place. That's Brendan Gaughan leading Paul Menard. These two have been around one another quite a bit today. Brendan Gaughan maybe having a little bit of a problem down there, Doc?
He just cued the radio a moment ago as you watched the 98 car of Paul Menard go by for position. Brendan just screamed. He said suddenly the engine has changed harmonics. He said it seems like it's going to blow. Now it's got suddenly a very, very high pitch as he falls in behind the 98.
It's not good with 65 laps to go. Now you can really hear the change. Obviously, you can hear the change in the motor, but that really starts getting in your head then, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does, and it is something that you can't hear as a driver, but sometimes even the handling of the race car can change that too. Your RPMs will change, and so that will change your sound and tune of the engine also. So hopefully it's something like that, and it's not something that could take these guys out of a great run.
It still makes Brad Perry, you saw the crew chief over there, makes him very concerned when you hear that on the radio.
Hey, tell his spotter, tell him to hold up a little bit, we'll rate. 10-4, I'll make sure he gets the message.
That was Carl Edwards. Little request for Brad Keselowski right now, trying to hunt him down. I don't know if Brad Keselowski is going to go ahead and do what Carl Edwards just asked him to do, which is slow down so Carl can catch him. But Carl told me before he climbed in the car, guys, that the car was super loose, and they really have been chasing that loose condition all race long. It seems like they finally have it under control. As moments ago, Carl Edwards radioed in and said it's just a little tight in the center, but it's good. Guys?
Back at Nashville Super Speedway, debris on the racetrack, caution being shown. This could be the money stop. Leaders on pit road, triple pits. We're going to have Toyota, Dodge, Ford, Sorensen, Keselowski, and Edwards. Reed Sorensen, top of your screen. He'll get 4 tires, air pressure adjustment. Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards headed to you, Shannon.
Brad Keselowski says that the car is just a tick free right now. They're going to make a track bar adjustment, and it looks like they are going to take 4 tires, but we'll hold on. It is 4 tires for Brad Keselowski. Carl Edwards also 4 tires on that 60 car. They said just a little bit of air pressure. They don't want to mess the car up. They said it is that good, guys.
And the race off pit road, it's going to be Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards, and then the 98 of Paul Menard.
Stephen Wallace gained 4 spots.
So Wallace gained 4, Bliss gained 5. Brad Keselowski still the leader. That final pit stop in all likelihood is going to take us to the end.